Hey everyone, it's Tyler from BitFins, and today we're going to be going over an update that we recently just made to the aquarium where you're going to be able to swap out different tiles on your flooring so that you can mix and match and have different things like maybe your lava next to your obsidian, or you could have different forms of ice and diamond together and basically just make your aquariums a little more customizable to your preferences. Make sure you check out our last video where we kind of go through the entire interface and how to get everything set up, as well as registering your wallet. But as for now, we're just going to be loading into the aquarium. You see all my beautiful fish are in here. I've already been playing with the floor tiles a little bit because I love the system. It's been pretty sick. As you can see, I've got a mix and match of some of the blue marble, some red obsidian, and some of the gym tiles we've got going on. The fun part is going to be where we've added in that you can use multiple different unique versions of the tiles now, so that you can maybe just rotate around. So even if you're just using the same tile for gyms, you can actually make it so it's a little more diverse throughout the floor. So as always, we're just going to be opening this decoration button here, and as all my assets load, we'll be able to pop them open. Once we go down to the seabed tiles here, this is where all the fun stuff starts to happen. So to click here, we'll just click on one of the tiles that we want to change. I'm going to do the same to kind of show you how this middle part goes. So first part is going to be an aqua gym tile. And then what we're going to be doing is showing you the different segments. So we've added this new button here where you can basically pick the sides of the tile. So as you can see, as we slide it here, it's actually going to be changing the physical tile itself and where it's going to be in relation to the other ones. So you can actually make it more dark if you just want some dark patches, as you can see here, or we can make it kind of mimic the one that we have already in the middle to make it a little more fun and just segmented in where it goes. We can also rotate around so you can make it so it's kind of more crisp and just longer. So as we look through here, you can see this part connects here, and we can just make it a longer version of the same tile. Now we can hit the back button if we want to go back, and let's just say I want to go over here and where the lava coral is, I just want to add some lava. We can do that. You can add in the lava. Same thing. We're just going to be looking through to see which section of this we actually want it to work for and how we want it to look in the aquarium. So for this looks pretty good for me. We're just going to rotate it around, see what kind of matches a little bit more with the flooring. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to back out and see how it looks. As we look more towards the future, we're going to make this a little more fluid so it looks a little better as we segment the different corners, but we basically wanted to get the foundation in for how this will work. So for now, the system works pretty well for where we want it to go. As you can see, the gym tile, if you're using the same tile and just rotate it, it's pretty fluid. You can't really tell. And so if you're doing that throughout the aquarium, you'll be able to just make very diverse patterns, even with your same patterns that you had before. I'm just going to go ahead and finish decorating through here so that we can see a more complete look for everything as we finish it. But as we go on, you can see that a lot of the tiles are a lot higher quality, because before it was trying to stretch one of these tiles into this huge area, and it was basically like 4K resolution, and the tiles were meant to run at maybe 2K. And so now it's going to be a little easier on the eyes with how everything looks, and it's just a lot cleaner of a look to it than we previously had. With like sand and everything, you can see a little bit more of the waves on the sand coming out, so you can kind of make just different sand wave patterns. And then with the grass, it's going to be the same thing. You can do different wave patterns with the grass so that you can transition it to wave a different way. So maybe you want it to go this way, or you want it to kind of go different ways from the one next to it. So if I go here and I want to rotate it so it's a little different from this one, we can do that, and then it'll kind of blend in so you've got a little bit different segments. We do have this slight blue glow line. That's going to happen a little bit if your patterns aren't super fluid, just for now, so we can kind of see the guides in between the grids. But as time goes on, we'll get rid of that so it's a little more immersive as you're looking in the aquarium. At the time of this video, we are going to be having new fish coming out in about 3 days for the public sale, 2 days if you've actually been a long time holder for our season 1 fish, so that we can give extra perks for that. Over time, as we discussed in the last video, we're actually going to update the models of these fish bodies, so they won't be nearly as round. They'll be a little more fish-like, more realistic. They'll have some movement to the body a little more than just the circle, and then we're going to add scales and everything. So we'll update these graphics to match our new fish as time goes on, because we do want to continually keep making the graphics better and better over time. And outside of those plans, we have a lot of fun collabs coming up that we will be putting out on social media here pretty soon. So make sure you're just keeping up with us on Instagram, Twitter, Discord, and you'll be able to keep in the loop for all of our updates going on, because we try to put out updates pretty frequently, like every week or so. Other than that, that's going to do it for me in this video today, guys. And if you have any questions or issues with the aquarium, feel free to hit us up on Twitter or Discord, whatever, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thanks. See you next time. Peace.